Thank you for choosing the SNL Fan Podcast, and I'm your host, just some guy named Jay. And in this installment of the SNL Fan Podcast, basically what I want to talk about is the new song from Eddie Murphy featuring Snoop Lion called Red Light. Before I do that, I wanted to just make a quick announcement. ACM Records is looking for some individuals to join their online street team. And if you're interested in doing so, I'm going to put the link in the information box below. It's a great opportunity for you all to get updates on music, and just kind of help out with the label. And it's also a good opportunity if you're an artist yourself. You could possibly slide some tracks here and there to some of the artists or some of the people that's involved with the label, and you may actually get signed yourself. Who knows? Or if you just want to be a part of the music industry and you just need some experience. This is joining the street team is a good way to good way to get you that experience and things like that. Like I said, if you're interested in joining the ACM Records promotional street team called the Street Soldiers, I'm going to put the link in the information box below, and you could take it from there. All right, now let me get on to this song. I want to start off by saying, the old saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And so me making this podcast is letting you know that I don't have anything bad to say about it. Because if I had anything bad to say, if you had anything bad to say about Eddie Murphy, I imagine my whole entire podcast would just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I said anything about Eddie Murphy, I wonder how come Risley doesn't get any work anymore. She's a teacher or something. Well, anyway, just getting on to this song. Basically, I know for those who haven't heard it yet, and most of you probably already heard it because it's been spread on the internet a lot, and people making comments. People were already downloading it and playing it, and just it being Eddie Murphy doing a song with Snoop Lion, that's enough. That's buzzworthy on its own, But it's not. I mean, if you haven't heard it, it's not. It's not put your mouth on me. It's not party all the time and what's up with you or it's definitely no boogie in your butt. So I mean, it's not. Don't think like it's a cheesy pop novelty song with Eddie Murphy on it. It's actually a really nice reggae song. It's a really nice track, And the video is nice too. I'm gonna put the link to that in the information box below as well. Like I said, it has a nice reggae vibe to it. Eddie Murphy, his voice sounds real great on it. So of course, so does Snoop Lion. It has a nice, real chill, laid back vibe to it. I can't really give an in-depth critique of the song. I haven't heard it that many times, and I didn't really focus and really analyze on it. I just really basically wanted to talk about Eddie Murphy doing this, and this song is so nice. I mean, this is a nice single. I'm actually looking forward to hearing some more stuff, some more new stuff, musical stuff from Eddie Murphy, just based on this. And, it's real good, man. Of course, we all know Eddie Murphy has a nice voice, a nice singing voice, of course. And he actually did some, this is I can't really find the words really to put it together like that, but, it's a nice track. It's a nice song. The vocals is nice. Nice harmonies. Can't say anything bad about it, because if I did, I just wouldn't say anything about it. And like I said, I'm gonna put the links in the information box below so you can check it out. Also, feel free to post your opinions on Eddie Murphy doing this. Also, I want to know, if Eddie Murphy did drop if this is a lead single to a upcoming album that's coming out, would any of you guys be interested in purchasing an Eddie Murphy album in 2013? And I mean an Eddie Murphy musical album, not a comedy album, just a straight up. I know if I say the comedy album, that's just a no-brainer. Everyone will definitely jump on that. I would imagine so. But as an artist, as a recording artist, like the movies he's done where he's gotten a chance to sing. I mean, he's done a great job. But I mean, would you actually bump an Eddie Murphy track? Not even track, just a whole entire album with Eddie Murphy songs. Just feel free to post your comments in the in the comment section below, because I actually want to get a little discussion going on about that. And what else would I want to say about this too? I think I also think this too. A lot of people, since it is Eddie Murphy, I think a lot of people are going to kind of come into it with kind of a biased opinion. They're going to kind of come in with what kind of a one-sided. Well, it is Eddie Murphy, and and I'm used to him being funny, or I'm used to him being a comedian. I'm not going to check this out, Or they might, I think a lot of people are going to have kind of some preconceived, things in their mind about this song, even without hearing it, Because I think if this song, if it was the same song, same voice, same track, same Snoop line on it, but the artist's name was something else and it wasn't Eddie Murphy, I think people would be either they would be more open to like it, or the song might not be popular, because I think Eddie Murphy, his brand just being on the song, it's an Eddie Murphy song, and it's new. I think a lot of people just want to check it out just for the curiosity, But what do you think? Feel free to post your opinions. Like I said, I'll put the links in the information box below. And also, if you're interested in joining the ACM Records Street Team, I got that link down there as well. And and definitely check that out. That's all I'd like to say for now. I'm just some guy named Jay, and good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.